my RPGs, I just love how the characters grow. They become stronger and stronger and then they just blow. I love Leonard PG books, the description, the accessibility, the adventures, the fun, the romance, the horror, the cruelty. And then it just gets so slow. Lit RPG is so cool. Whether it's Monster Girls, is a kid way, new planets, welcome to the multiverse, different Earths, apocalypse, dungeon crawlers. They're all incredibly cool and they love to grow. I start to glow, glow, glow and then grow now. I know that I'm starting to grow. I start to glow, glow, glow and then I grow now. I know that I'm starting to grow. I know that I'm starting to grow.
Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here and we're going to be playing our Naturalist. Just leveled up just a second ago. We are in the Frozen Spire. We are playing difficulty setting champion. We are a female naturalist, profession jewel crafting. What else are we doing? I can't think of anything else. We're gonna, race. What did I choose as a race? Trying to think, what did I choose as a race? Oh, a troll. We're a troll. I don't know how I unlocked troll, but I did. And what else are we doing? That's about it. What are we specializing in? Probably a little bit of everything. Naturalists excel at poison, they excel at physical attack, they excel at agility. They're a little much, kind of like a, not quite a jack of all trades, but they can do quite a bit. And don't forget, we have our transformations, where we can morph into a beast and do a lot more damage. And there are a few specialties we can pick up along the way. I just picked up Bark Skin. So Bark Skin is excellent. That gives me a passive plus 15 to my AC, gives me a passive plus 3 to my block, and a couple of other statistics I don't exactly recall. Again, most of these things you can look up in your skill book, so you want to know exactly what things do, check out your skill book. Alright, we're on the first floor of the Frozen Spire. And we're just going to take it nice and easy, so we're not going to stress ourselves out. We die, we'll just go back in. I anticipate play time will be about an hour and a half or until I get a little too hungry. Either I'll take a break and eat while we play, or I'll just stop the playthrough altogether. But again, as it's a Saturday and I do have an appointment coming up later this morning, I'll probably just play for an hour and a half, stitch this all together, and then, hit the showers while it renders. Get it uploaded to YouTube, so it should hit all of you roughly around noon or so, if you're in the Pacific time zone. For those of you in the East, it'll be about, 3 p.m. or so, I suppose. But that's what we're looking at today. And again, this is Adventure Cafe Dungeons by Touchman. The developer's name is Randall Higgins. You can find a link to it in my description. Excuse me. I forgot to exercise my vocal cords. They're a little dry. Anyway, we're going to have a good time today. The music is by Aaron. I can never remember his last name, but he is absolutely amazing. And the music is great. So as I told you, we'll be alternating the music between Touchman's music and by my noise. So we're kind of going to go back and forth between both sources. Right now, I'm looking to hear all of the music from the Frozen Spire, so I'll be allowing a few little interludes of it. That is about it. So Since we've got everything all settled in, let's go ahead and cue our intro music. Let's roll.
5, 4, 3, 2,
From Marissa,
1,
button.
here we go! Welcome back to Game Double Tap. It's time to play games with Mike. Hey Mike, hey Mike, hey Mike. Power up the phone and let's go, go, go. Mike will help you defeat the monsters, conquer dragons, and find that treasure. Hey Mike, hey Mike, hey Mike. Are you ready? Let's go, go, go.
All right, yay, we're powered up, we're ready to go. I try to make sure I remember to put our intro music in for just the channel itself. And that's the intro music that is just me, the channel. So that could be in any of the games I play. Sometimes in the beginning, you'll hear me play a song specifically for Adventure to Fate. So that's a song I've created for just Adventure to Fate. Now I plan on creating some songs for all the main series we play. I think it's only appropriate. All right, now that we have just leveled up, I want to check if there's any equipment I can equip and maybe check our jewel crafting.
Advanced stats, heading, bestiary, advanced menu, heading not found. Spirits, button, menu, button, heading, menu, button, spirits, inventory, button, inventory, equipment, heading.
Let me let you hear my equipment real quick.
Oak staff, button, weapon slot.
We can use, I do believe we can use daggers and some blunt weapons of some type.
0, button. Shield slot, 0, button. Helmet slot, dusty cloak, button. Check 0, button. Pants slot, 0, button. Boot slot, 0, button. Pet trinket slot, 0, button. Belt slot, 0, button. Glove slot, 0, button. Neck slot. Equip potions, heading. Healing shard, button. Frozen mana, button. Info, button. Use, but equip, button. Heading. Tap an item in inventory to equip that item. Equip, heading.
We don't have very much equipment.
0, button. Inventory HP, 131/131 inventory SP, 148/148, heading.
That's our stats, resources.
Healing shard, button. Inventory healing shard, healing shard, button. Frozen mana, button. Oak dagger, button. 0, button.
Okay.
Inventory slot.
We're fine. Right now, we're not really going to need very many consumables, and as far as weapons, whatever we get, we'll definitely equip it. It will probably be an upgrade. Let's find out. I do not believe there's any jewel crafting available, but let's double check.
HP, 131, salvage, unequip, equip, use, info, equip menu, button, spirit, inventory, crafts,
Probably
button.
is something available because we're level
Ice
2 at
necklace,
least.
can craft, wreck,
Yeah.
silver ore, 6/1 black ice, 3/2 water essence, 3/2.
Yeah. As you can hear from the new crafting utility UI, you can kind of tell what goes into each item, and if you can craft it, it will tell you. So it's really, really nice to have that streamlining.
Ice ring, can craft, wreck, silver ore. HP, 131, ice ring, ice necklace, can craft, wreck, silver ore, 6/1 black ice, 3/2 water essence, 3/2.
Let's make one of each because we do need some rings and we need a necklace.
Armors, ice necklace, can craft. Ice necklace. Cost, 125 type, neck description, armor count, 2, block chance bonus, 2 stun chance, ice neck compare, button. Compare items off.
Default, your weapon comparison is off, so turn it on. Swipe to the left and you'll hear a comparison. Just double tap and that will turn it on.
Ice necklace, compare, button.
I'm gonna
Compare
double
items
tap,
Ice necklace.
and now I'll have a comparison. If there is already gear in the slot, I do believe that's the best way to determine if it's better what you're putting on or the differences. I don't know if you have nothing in a slot, if it compares you from 0.
Cost, 125 type, neck description, armor count, 2, +2.
Yes,
Block
it
chance
does.
bonus, 2, +2. Stun chance bonus, 1, +1. Water resist, 2, +2.
It compares to anything, including if you have nothing in the slot. So that's good to know.
Ice necklace, cost, 100, LVL rack, type rack, craft,
Let's
button.
craft that. Because of auto-equip, it will auto-equip the item. But if there's already an item in a slot, it won't auto-equip. You have to make those decisions as a player.
Cancel. But craft. Button. Magic alert. Craft complete. A magic charm added to skip. The ice necklace was successfully crafted and equipped.
Now, because I'm used to listening to all those bits of sound information, which I love, I was able to hear two things. I got a prefix, which means that is a random enchantment, which is really a huge part of the new systems built into Adventure to Fate Dungeons, which means I have a special enchantment added to this piece of gear. And I was also able to hear Magic Charm. Now, Magic Charm is a certain kind of spell, so that prefix is called Magic Charm, which means I'll be able to utilize unique spells. So that's really cool. As you play, you'll kind of get used to those sounds and know what they mean.
Done. Button. Menu. Button. Heading. Heading not spirits. Inventory crafts. Button.
Let's make the rings.
Ice necklace. Missing material. Ice ring. Can craft. Wreck.
Let's
Silver ore.
create
5/1 black
ice
ice.
ring.
1/1 water essence. 1/1. Craft. Button. Type wreck. Light. Craft. Button. Done. Crafters. Craft complete.
We got another prefix. Now, I did not hear a spell, so it's probably just a basic prefix.
Craft complete. The ice ring was successfully crafted and placed in your inventory. Button. Done. Button.
Now, after we hit the
HP.
done
131/131
confirmation,
inventory SP. 148/148. Heading.
you can go right back. So you can craft as much as you want if you have the materials.
Salvage. Unequip. Equip. Use. Info. Equip menu. Button. Spirit. Inventory. Crafts. Button. Ice ring. Missing materials. Wreck. Silver ore. 4/1 black ice. 0/1 water essence. 0/1.
Okay, looks like I'm missing a water essence. Okay, so once you go back and see that you don't have the materials, then it's best to go out there and hunt for the materials. Either delve them, which means searching the floor beneath your feet, or kill monsters and get the rewards. So let's go do some of both.
HP. Silver ore. HP. Menu. Heading not found. Spirit. Inventory. Crafts. Skill book. Exit menu. Button. View quests. Frozen forest. Heading.
Yeah,
This is your current floor.
I'll look at the prefixes in a bit.
To floor 2. Character location. Stats. Movement. Heading.
Now, I've already explored about 5 rooms, but we've not done very much. So the only thing I didn't make you guys sit through was the creation of the character. I figured you've seen me do that several times, and it's not extremely exciting. So I figured I'd just get into the gameplay, which is more exciting.
Action log. Heading not. Movement. North. West. Button. Frozen forest is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west. NPC/object on this square. Says, you've discovered a spirit shrine. Claim the spirit to join your party.
Hey.
Use 9.
We got our first little
Achievements. Use 5 spirit shrines. 9/5.
companion.
Use 20 spirit shrines. 9/20. Use 50 spirit shrines. 9/50.
Okay, we have an achievement climbing up. So I do tend to talk through the achievements because, they're pretty much things I understand. I'm trying to behave myself with talking over voiceover. Yes, so the more spirits you find, you do get a small bonus added to your particular souls that you collect, but also you improve that by achieving a higher tier of achievement. So finding spirits is important, and also you could find a spirit that is much more powerful than the one you currently have. Though I've found that the Ice Shaman is pretty powerful, and only when you get to really near the end of the dungeon do you have a chance to find a much stronger spirit. Of course, we're always down for the Infinity Guardsman. The Infinity Guardsman is a badass, and he's got that Infinity Strike which can kick ass. So, and he's got I like to say he has the Infinity Gauntlet on, so he's got the Infinity Stones inside of the fingers and knuckles, and so that's really cool.
Heading not found. Heading not found. Heading not found. Done. Button.
Okay, so
NPC/object on this square. Says, you've discovered. Done. Button.
let's find out what spirit we're gonna get here.
Action/search button. East. Button. Action/search button. Action search 104. You searched and found something. You found a spirit. Drained by vampires. Tap image button to collect. Dim. Drained mage. Button.
We got a Drain Mage, which isn't bad. I don't know if it's going to be better. We'll have to find out what its energy levels are, what spells, what passives it offers. Again, if you want to know what your spirits do, there's a whole spirit menu within your menus. There's a little extra section, sub-menu. So go to your menus, then go to your sub-menu, spirits, and it tells you everything you want to know about the spirits. And by the way, if you're a new player, There's a built-in tutorial. I highly advise you to go through several times. If you don't want the tutorial, I do believe you can turn it off.
Drained Mage, button.
Let's see what this Drain Mage can do.
Drained Mage. The spirit of a Drained Mage whispering lost incantations. Party members SP restores enhanced. STR 3, int 11, Agi 7, Whis 10, luck 1.
So this one specializes in SP Drain. That's not bad. Don't think I really need that though.
Skills, Spark Elemental Drain Frozen Shield. Drained Mage. Skills, Spark Elemental Drain Frozen Shield.
Frozen Shield is good. It's like a barrier. It's like a water-based shield. But we don't really worry about... Elements don't really react that way on that complexity at this point in dungeons. It always could, but if you're talking about lit RPGs, everything is mana-based. So if you use a spell that is based on a certain element, then it's going to have a reaction to other elements, either good, bad, or neutral. So in this particular instance, even if something is a certain element, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to interact any differently with anything you see in the game, anything you encounter in the game, anything that you fight in the game. However, there's another thing to keep in mind. In most RPGs, using the same element against a creature that is made of that element is less effective. Though it isn't necessarily true in dungeons that that's going to be the case. Because I've used ice spells against ice creatures and it had the same effectiveness. Whereas if the creature was an ice elemental caster of a type, then that's when the ice had even less effectiveness if it was used against an ice mage, or the fire was less effective against a fire caster mage. So those are some things to observe on your own. So I observe those, and when I get a chance to experience them, that's usually when I bring that information to all of you. But again, I am not an expert. I'm not going to ever be an expert. It's just something to keep in mind when you're playing. Just make your own observations and take notes.
Heading not found. Heading not found. Heading not found. Attacks 1/2. Energy 45/45. Energy restore 5.
This guy has 45 energy, which isn't a lot. So remember, your spirit is going to use up its energy by casting spells, buffs, debuffs. And every turn, I do believe its restore is the amount of energy it gains back. So actually, if it's out of energy, you can just use its basic attack, which I do not believe uses up energy. So if you want to get back a heal, get back an offensive or defensive spell, then you're going to want to build up the energy till it has enough energy. You can also upgrade your spirit by things that you find in the world. There are skill shrines that will upgrade your spirit's energy. There are classes that will upgrade your spirit's energy maximums and energy regain amounts. So there's lots of ways to make your spirit stronger. Of course, you can always look for different spirits and utilize them in different situations.
Heading not found. Heading not found. Heading not claim spirit button. Spirit shrine to refreshed frozen forest. Heading. This is your current floor.
Now, once you claim your spirit, it's now in your spirit submenu, and you can activate it and bring it along with you anytime you want. You can switch spirits as often as you want, but you cannot switch them in battles. However, in certain situations, if you specialize in it or you have the skill, your spirit can morph. There are lots of ways, and when your spirit morphs, it becomes a totally different spirit. Now, keep in mind, you cannot have two spirits acting at the same time. However, you can utilize more than one spirit in a battle, depending on what your skills are.
To floor 2. Character low. Stat. Movement. Heading. North. Button. West. Button. Frozen forest movement. Stats. Heading. Level 3. FL1. RM6. Gold 136. AC 21. STR 8. Int 10. Agi 13. End 9. Whis 12. Luck 2. Stom. 1/1. HP. 131/131. SP. 148/148. EXP. 33/90. Movement. Heading. North. Movement. EXP. 33/90.
Alright, we're looking pretty good. We're on our way to level 4.
Movement. Action log. Heading. Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Button. Frozen forest is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to Frozen Forest Room 5. It was unexplored. There is nothing of importance here. You are on floor 1 in room north. Button. North. You moved north to Frozen Forest Room 0. It was unexplored and is searchable. West, button. Action/search button. Action/search. You moved north to Frozen. NPC on this square. Frost Tree. Frost Tree says, you uncover an opening to the floor below.
Okay, so the exit to go down a floor is always hidden. You have to discover it. And once you discover it, you can go down whenever you're ready.
Heading not found. Heading not found. Done. Button. Action/search button. Button. Action log. Head movement. Head north. West. But action/east. Button. East. You moved east to Frozen Forest Room 1. It was unexplored. There is nothing of importance here. You are on. You can't go that way. East. Button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way. Action/west. Button. Frozen. West. Alert. Defeat the evil. You moved. Magical forces. Done. Button. Frozen Forest. Button. Frozen Forest. Button. Stats. Heading. Movement. North. West. Button. Movement west is inaccessible. Action/search east. South. Button. Frozen Forest is to the south. East. Button. Action/west. North. Button. Movement north is inaccessible.
Alright, this is the exit, so we're going to keep exploring until we get the whole entire room explored.
West. Button. Movement west is inaccessible. North. Button. Movement north is inaccessible. West. Actions east. South. Button. Frozen Forest is to the south. East. Button. Frozen Forest is to the east. East. You moved east to Frozen Forest Room 1. There is nothing of importance here. You are on floor 1 in Room 1. South. Button. Frozen Forest is to the south. East. Button. You can't go that way. South. Button. South. You moved south to Frozen Forest Room 6. There is nothing of importance here. East. Button. Frozen Forest is to the east. Action/west. Button. Frozen Forest is to the west. West. You moved west. Action/west. Button. Movement west is inaccessible. Actions east. South. Button. Frozen Forest is to the south. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored. South. You moved to battle. Battle started. A Glacial Stalker is here. Glacial Stalker 90%. And 1 slot.
I love the battle music. Glacial Stalker sounds like an assassin kind of type, but since we're in the early floors, it shouldn't be too difficult.
Misburied. Skills. Heading. Attack. Button. Defend. Button. Fierce Wolf form. Button.
So
Skill
the
slot
first
3.
thing I try to do as a naturalist is take advantage of my naturalist ability to morph into a more powerful bestial form. In this case, it's the default Fierce Wolf form, which gives me certain attributes.
Defend. Fierce Wolf form. Button. Select self-cast Fierce Wolf form. Combat log. Heading not found. Skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Fierce Wolf form. Dip. Renew. Button. Earthless. Button. 0. Button. Earthless. Button.
Because of
Skill
my
slot
magic charm ability, I have certain magic spells that are given to me. Now, the thing is, you got to be careful and make sure you know how much resources each of these are going to take off. One of the things about dungeons is that certain spells and skills will cost you hit points. So be careful, because you could be weakening yourself and easy for the enemy to give you a coup d'etat and kill you. And my coffee is just about out, so let's finish this battle. Probably we'll level up soon, and then we'll take a look at magic charm, we'll take a look at some crafting, and we'll chat a little bit more about some of the systems.
Combat log. Heading not. Skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Fierce Wolf form. Dim. Renew. Button. Skills. Head. Attack. Button. Selected skill. Attack type skill.
Now, based on your stamina, that's how many times you could take an action. So you could use your action in many different ways. You could defend. You could attack. You could cast a spell. You could drink a potion. It's really up to you. And each action you take has a stamina cost.
Skills. Miss Bear. Frozen. Heading not found. Glacial Stalker 90%. N. 1 slot. Miss Berry Vine 94%. Frozen. Heading not found. Glacial Stalker 90%. N. 23 attack. Spirit turn. Ice Shaman skills. Heading.
After you take your turn, then your spirit goes after you. Unless you've been stunned, then the spirit will take its turn automatically. And after your spirit goes, then the enemy gets to go.
Combat log. Heading not. Skills. Attack. Water blast. Button. Life spark. Button. Elemental drain. Button. Life spark. Water blast. Button. Skill slot. Life spark. Elemental drain. Button.
Elemental
Selected skill.
drain.
Elemental drain type death.
This gives my water spells a little bit more damage.
Skill. Ice. Frozen. Heading not. Glacial Stalker 64%. Cast Elemental drain.
It isn't totally necessary early on, but if you're a new player, my suggestion would be utilize all of your abilities, and then as you get kind of used to them and you see that it's overkill, then maybe back away from using too much of your SP or spell points.
Ice Shaman skills. Head. Attack. Water blast. Button. Selected skill. Ice Shaman. Frozen. Heading not found. Glacial Stalker 64%. 23 Water Blast. Enemy turn. Glacial Stalker stat for 13. Glacial Stalker stat but missed. Player turn. Glacial Stalker 27% is here.
Now, everybody's hit points are calculated in a percentage. So, the lower the percentage, the closer to defeat they are. Same thing goes for you. Your spirit is invulnerable. Its hit points are not tracked, but its energy is tracked. So if your spirit's out of energy, it's kind of less useful. And then it's just has to use its basic attack.
Miss buried skills. Head attack button.
Until it
Skill slot 1.
builds its energy back up again.
Combat log. Skills. Attack button. Defend button. Fierce wolf form. Dim button. Defend. Attack button. Skills. Selected skill. Mist frozen forest. But glacial stalker 27%. And 1 slot. 26 attack. Zombie Slayer 52/200. Rewards view background. Dim. Frozen forest. You won the battle. Dim button. Heading. You found the following. Dim.
Now, every time you win a battle, you get this info screen. So this info screen is, I covered this in a tutorial, so go ahead and check out my How to Play Core Quest. I have a tutorial playlist which explains to you what these info screens do and what the rewards and how to pick through them and how to see what's going on. For the most part, these info screens have not changed very much from their predecessors. They are pretty much the same for Lost Island, Core Quest, and for Dungeons. So if I do see any major difference in these screens, I will do another tutorial.
Infinite Orb 3.
So you get several things from info screen rewards. You get materials, which can be used for crafting.
EXP 13.
You get experience, which is what you use to level your character up.
Gold 7.
You get gold, which is used to, it's a monetary source. This is the currency gold, which you can use to purchase items.
Frozen mana button.
And then you get material items, or what we just say items, which can be potions, weapons, anything you could think of.
Pick up items button. Heading.
You're asked whether you want to pick everything up.
Discard button.
If you want to discard it.
You gain 13 experience. Total damage 72. Total healing 2.
And then you're given a rundown of how much damage you did and how much healing you did. If you leveled up, there'll be an additional message telling you that you leveled up and you can expect rewards.
You gain 13 experience. Total damage 72. Total healing 2. Discard. Pick up frozen mana button. Pick up items button. Heading. Pick up items. You move frozen forest. Heading. This is your current floor 2. Character stats. Level 3. FL1. RM 10. Gold 143. AC 21. STR 8. Int 10. Agi 13. End 9. Whis 12. Luck 2. Stomp 1/1. HP 131/131.
I'm going to wait till I'm level 4 to check my crafting.
Movement. Action log. Heading. Movement. Stats. Heading. Movement. Head north. Button. Frozen forest is to the north. West. Button. Movement west is inaccessible. Actions east. Button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way. South. Button. Frozen forest is to the south. An object or south. Dim. You move. Battle. Battle started. An Iceburst Walker is here. Iceburst Walker 56%. Miss Bear. Skills. Attack. Defend. Fierce Wolf form. Button. Select self-cast Fierce Wolf form. Combat lock. Heading not skills. Attack. Button. Selected skill. Miss Bear. Froze. Heading not found. Iceburst Walker 56%. 22 attack. Spirit turn. Ice shot skills. Attack. Water blast. Button. Skills lock. Selected skills. Ice. Frozen forest. Iceburst Walker 26%. 22 water blast. Zombie Slayer 5th enemy turn. You won the battle. Dim. Button. Heading. You found the following. Black Ice 3. EXP 7. Gold 1. Healing shard. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick up items. You frozen forest. Heading.
Pretty
This
good.
is your current floor.
Easy creatures.
To floor 2. Character location.
Cool.
Heading. To floor 2. Button. Character location. Stat. Movement. Head north. West. Button. Movement west is inaccessible. Actions east. Button. A wall is to the east and you cannot. South. Button. Frozen forest is to the south. South. You moved south to Frozen Forest room 20. There is nothing of importance here. You are on floor 1 in room 20.
Looks like I've explored everything on this floor, and it's always good to kind of backtrack through your path to make sure there's no monster or delve or shrine or structure you haven't explored.
East. Button. Frozen Forest east. You moved east to Frozen Forest room 21. There is nothing of importance here. You are on action slash west. North. Button. A wall is to the north and you west. Button. West. You move east. Button. East. You move east. Actions west. North. Button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West. Button. Action slash east. Button. East. You moved east to Frozen Forest room 23. There is nothing of importance. Action slash third west. North. Button. A wall is to the north and you cannot. West. Actions. East. Button. East. You moved east to Frozen Forest Room 24. There is nothing of import. Action slash search. West. North. Button. North. You moved north to Frozen Forest Room 19. There is nothing of import. West. North. Button. Frozen Forest is to the north. North. You moved north to Frozen Forest Room 14. There is nothing of importance here. West. Button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way. North. Button. Frozen Forest is to the north. North. You moved north to Frozen Forest Room 9. There is nothing of importance. West. Button. Frozen Forest is to the west. North. Button. Frozen Forest is to the north. West. Button. West. You moved west to Frozen Forest Room 8. NPC Holy Temple says, you've discovered a healing temp. Action slash west. Button. Frozen Forest is to the west. West. You moved west to Frozen Forest Room 7. There is nothing of import. Action east. South. Button. Frozen Forest is to the south and is unexplored. South. You moved south to Frozen Forest Room 12. It was unexplored and is searchable. There. East. Action slash search button. Button. Current floor 1 room 12.
When you hear voiceovers say it's searchable, that means you can do something called delve, which means you can search this particular part of the floor, and if there's some treasure there, you will collect it.
West. Button. Action slash search button. Button. Action search 100. You search. You searched and found. Dimmed. Button. Heading.
Damn it, I found something.
You found the following. Water essence. 2. EXP. 5. Gold. 8. Health essence. Button. Infused dusty cloak. Button.
Alright, so I just got a nice piece of gear. It's a dusty cloak, which means it's not significantly strong, but it has a prefix on it. Now, prefixes are powerful enchantments that randomly occur.
Pick up items. Infused dusty cloak. But pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick up items. Refresh Frozen Forest. Heading.
Now,
This is your current floor.
Because I already have a chest piece on, so a cloak falls into the category of chest armor, I'm going to manually go into my inventory and equip this new piece of chest armor.
Menu. Button. Heading. Advanced stat. Exit menu. Skill book. Crafts. Inventory. Button. Inventory. Equip push info. Button. Use. Equip. Button. Equip. Heading.
As you get used to the menus, you'll find that they're incredibly streamlined, accessible, and it becomes second nature for you to find anything.
Unequip. Button. Heading. Salvage. Button. Unequip. Equip. Button. Heading. Equip. Heading. 0. Button. Oak dagger. Bright eyes ring. Button. Inventory slot. Rusty bright eyes ring equip. Infused dusty cloak. Button. Infused dusty cloak equip. Frozen mana. Button. Inventory. Frozen mana. Frozen mana. Dusty cloak. Rusty ring. Oak dagger. Button. Invent HP. Salvage. Unequip. Button. Heading. Unequip. Equip. Use. Info. Equip potions. Heading. 0. But steel ring. Button. Ringed bright eyes ring. Button.
So 2
Ring
rings.
1 slot.
You're allowed a maximum of 2 rings. So you have to choose which ones you want to keep on. So it's really up to you. Early on, it's really not going to make a huge difference unless you're fighting a boss that has a very strong mechanic. Mechanic meaning gameplay kind of signature. Certain bosses, you just need to have the correct gear equipped so you can deal with it. This really doesn't become a problem until you reach maybe the first boss on the 5th floor, and it's going to be a major issue when you reach the boss on the 10th floor. In between there's going to be other little bosses that are really dangerous, so just pay attention to the mechanics, and if you die, try something different next time. You never really know what boss you're going to be dealing with. It's procedurally generated for the most part, in my opinion, and you just don't know who you're going to deal with. Now, there's some ways to make predictions, but they aren't always accurate.
Equip info. Button. Use. Button.
All right,
Heading.
let's,
Tap a potion equipped on belt or in
so
inventory
in
to
this
use the
case,
item.
I have a steel ring, which is going to give me defense, and then I have a
Info. Button. Heading. Use. Button. Heading.
and then I have the other ring I just recently got, which is a nice ring.
Equip. Button. Unequip. Button. Heading. Salvage. HP. 131/1. Salvage. Unequip. Equip. Use. Info. Equip potions. Heading. HP. Health essence. Button. Healing shard. Button. Healing shard. Healing shard. Button. Inventory. HP. Salvage. Unequip. Equip. Use. Info. Equip potions. Healing shard. Frozen mana. Button. Potion. Info. Use. Equip. Button. Unequip. Button. Heading. Unequip. Heading. Equip. Use. Info. Frozen mana. Button. Healing shard. Frozen mana. Button. 0. Frozen mana was unequipped. Info. Use. Button. Equip. Button. Equip. Heading. Unequip. Salvage. HP. Health essence. Button. Inventory. Healing health essence equipped.
Now, as I get stronger potions, you'll notice I'll periodically go into my inventory, and I have this thing, which is my potion belt. Now, my potion belt is, it's not an exact term, but it just means these are the potions you can use during battle. Now, remember, for the most part, potions are going to cost you the use of your stamina points. But in the very beginning of the battle, you can use one potion without costing yourself any stamina, which is fortuitous. So try to use what we call buffing potions in the first turn of battle. I think that's when it's free. After that, I think it's always going to cost you stamina. Certain classes, professions, and skills will reduce this cost. So there's lots of ways to kind of craft yourself and build yourself just a very efficient character.
Heading not found. HP 1 hot salvage unequipped equip use info equipment menu button heading.
Once we get to level 4, we'll go through the crafting menu, but let me refill my coffee. So let me give you guys a brief chance to listen to the music without voiceover talking over it, and I'm going to refill my coffee. So give me 2 minutes, and I'm going to take a quick bio, okay? We'll be right back. Very cold in Midtown Dungeons today. It's been freezing, so our temperatures are dropping down quite a bit right now.
Spirits button. Inventory button. Menu heading not spirits inventory crafts skill book exit menu button. Skill book but exit menu button. Frozen forest heading. This is your current floor. To floor 2 character low stat movement heading north button. Frozen forest is to the north. West button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way. Action east button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way. South button. A wall is to the south and you cannot go that way. East. Action west. North button. Frozen forest is to the north. North. You moved north to Frozen Forest room 7. There is nothing of importance here. You are on floor 1 in room 7. West button. Frozen forest is to the west. North button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West button. West. You moved west to Frozen Forest Room 6. There is nothing of importance here. You are on north button. Frozen Forest is to the north. North. You moved north to Frozen Forest Room 1. There is nothing of importance here. West button. Actions east button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way. Action / search button. West button. North button. Movement west button. Frozen Forest is to the west leading to floor 2.
Now, for the most part, once you've just thoroughly explored a floor and you're satisfied that you've found everything there is to find, then you can go down to the next floor. Of course, there's no monsters when you descend immediately, so you don't have to worry about that, so don't get concerned. But yeah, when you're not in battle, you can do things like craft, consume potions, so you're at your optimal health and skill points. You can equip, change your equipment, things like that. Just kind of do everything that's inside of your inventory. It's also a good time to check out the legends and obituaries, see who's playing, see who's beaten a dungeon, see who's lost to a dungeon. You can also do things like check your bestiary, which is like your own little book that tells you about all the monsters you're facing. It's really great to do these things because it's going to teach you a lot about what encounters you're going to have.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. Heading north. West button. Frozen Forest is to the west leading to floor 2.
Let's go ahead and go down to floor 2.
West. Alert. Ascend. You moved west. This is the exit for this floor. You are into Frozen Forest Room 0. There is nothing of importance here. You are on floor 1 in Room 0.
And of course, it's going to say, do you want to go downstairs or you want to look around a little bit longer? You have to decide. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and go down.
Are you sure you want to cancel button. Ascend button. Descent done. You moved to an unexplored floor to Icebound Alcove Room 2. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The Perfectionist 23/50 Adventurer.
Now, if I found everything on the floor I just, descended from, or ascended from, you're going to get that little cute little sound, which tells you that you got a increase to the number that determines what tier of achievement you have. So it's good to keep that going up because it leads to the meta progression power-ups that you get for being successful in this game. And meta progression is a way of you getting stronger even if a particular character dies or completes a dungeon. Everything you do is going to make your next character even stronger. It's going to work at a very slow incremental scale, but it's really going to be useful. You're also going to receive a whole readout of everything you did on that floor.
Dialogue view.
And that's going to be called your dialogue view. Now you'll get this after every time you leave a floor.
Dungeon floor 1 stats. Total kill 7. Damage 410. Healing 37. Total enemy groups 3/3. Total rooms explored 19/19. Total search and find 6/6. Total gold collected 62. Floor 1 bonuses. Gold 26. EXP 26. Heal HP 0. Heal SP 15. Descent quest progress 26/50. Perfection quest progress 23/50. Other bonuses. Done. Button.
Okay. Now, you're not always able to explore every single room on a floor because some rooms are a wall or they are some other obstruction and may not be entered. But perfection tells you you explored everything you could explore. I'm not saying that there aren't secrets and other things you can find. Those are just going to have to be things you discover on your own.
Heading not found. Done. Button.
And once you're done looking at your progress and checking out all the things that you did on that past floor, just go ahead and double tap on done. I'm going to double tap on done.
Action / search button. Button. This is the floor starting point for floor 2.
Once you go down a floor, which is what you're going to do a lot in this game, you'll be on a new floor with all new things to explore. And you're in a safe, basically it's your camp zone, which means there's nothing that can happen to you right now. Now on more difficult levels, you're going to find things that you have to do when you first start a level. For instance, on Mystic, you're going to have to activate a random curse or blessing, making it more difficult. So there's lots of different difficulty settings that will occur in future updates, but yeah, they're quite challenging after you've seen. Once you play easy mode, hard modes become, they're just so much more challenging and you have to plan ahead a lot more.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way. Action slash east, button. Icebound alcove is to the east and is unexplored. South, button. Icebound alcove is to the south and is unexplored. East, action west, north, button. Movement north is inaccessible.
Looks like we can go east or south.
West, button, north, button. Movement west, button. Action east, button. Ice east. You moved east to Icebound alcove room 3, it was unexplored. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The silence here is complete and suffocating. You are on floor 2 in room 3. Action slash east, button. Icebound alcove is to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to Icebound alcove room 4, it was unexplored. A narrow alcove sealed in south, button. Icebound alcove is to the south. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored. South, dim. You moved battle. Battle started. A glacial stalker is here. Glacial stalker 91%. N. 1 slot. Miss varied skills. Head attack. Defend. Fierce wolf form. Button. Select self cast fierce wolf form. Defend. Attack. Button. Selected. Miss varied icebound alcove. Glacial stalker 91%. 24 attack. Spirit turn. Ice shaman. Skills. Attack. Water blast. Life spark. Button. Skill slot. Water blast. Button. Selected skill. Water blast. Top skill. Icebound alcove. Glacial stalker 68. 20 water blast. Enemy turn. Glacial stalker cast frozen shield on itself. Glacial stalker attack but missed. Player turn. Glacial stalker 44% is here.
Just like you can buff yourself up or activate a spell or skill, so can monsters. Typically, when you hear that sound, that means a monster has activated a buff. And that's the same sound your character makes when you activate a buff. So buffs are very important. They're basic ways to make you stronger than you actually are. They're only temporary though for the most part.
Miss Berry Vine. Skills. Heading. Attack. Button. Skills. Miss Berry Icebound. Heading not found. Glacial Stalker 44%. 15 attack. 16 attack. Spirit turn. 21 water blast. Zombie Slayer 54/200. You won the battle. Dim. Button. Heading. Level up 36/75. Advance.
Okay, you'll hear that level up. That means we've leveled up, which means we might have access to different spells, skills, and other abilities. So check them all out. And again, you can kind of check out your action or combat log also to see what things are changing. And then basically utilize your new items. And of course, whenever you level up in this game, you're given the roguelike menu, which is going to offer you 3 different possible skills or spells. Choose the one you want.
You found the following. Dim. Silver ore. 2. EXP. 14. Gold. 4. Frozen mana. Button. Lucky tattered cowl. Button.
Oh, we got a lucky tattered cowl. Now we already have a little bit something better, but this one has the prefix of lucky. So lucky is going to give us luck. And luck is a great way for you to find treasure. It's a great way for you to be successful with using certain spells. Lucky is really good. It's a good stat.
Pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick up items. You move. Choose a power. Dim. Button. Heading.
And now you heard that. That means that we're going to be offered 3 different skills to choose from.
Choose one. Dim. Hit points. Button.
We could choose hit points, which will give us an increase to our max hit points.
HP and SP. Button.
HP and SP, which will give us a smaller increase to our max hit points, and in addition, will give us a small increase to our max SP points.
Spell points. Button.
Or we can go for a just larger increase to our SP points. It's really up to you. It's kind of depends on what your build needs. Now, if you're dying a lot, you might want to choose HP so you have a little bit more hit points. If you're running out of spell points, you might want to choose spell points. And if you really don't need either one really urgently, you can kind of go in between and take HP and SP points. Again, the choice is really yours.
Spell points. Button.
I'm going to choose, I think I'm going to choose HP points because I like to be on a little beefier side.
HP and SP. Button. Hit points. Button. Plus 20 hit points. Passive bonus. Add. Choose stat. Button. Frozen Spire. You choose plus 20 hit points as your reward.
Alright, let's check out what stuff we are dealing with in our crafting menu.
Menu. Button. Heading. Menu. Advanced stats. Heading. Bestiary. Legends. Button. Head. Bestiary. Advanced menu. Heading not found. Spirits. Inventory. Crafts. Button. Crafts. Shaman Sash. Can craft. Rec. Silver ore. 6/1 infinite orb. 5/3 black ice. 3/1.
So we can make a shaman sash.
Ice bracelet. Missing materials. Rec. Silver ore. 6/2 black ice. 3/3 water essence. 2/3.
But we cannot make a bracelet. We don't have the materials.
Silver ring. Can craft. Rec. Silver ore. 6/2 infinite orb. 5/2.
We can make a silver ring.
Ice necklace. Can craft. Rec. Silver ore. 6/1 black ice. 3/2 water essence. 2/2.
We already have that. So let's make the sash.
Silver ring. Ice bracelet. Missing shaman sash. Can craft. Rec. Shaman sash. Cost. 200 type. Belt description. Armor count. 1 + 1. Potion slots. 1 + 1. Wisdom bonus. 2 + 2 SP bonus. 10 + 10 HP restore bonus. 3 + 3.
Like most equipment that you craft, it's going to have some statistics that improve your overall stats, which is a good thing. Try to choose something that fits your build and what benefits your class. Check out the help menu. It goes through all the things that you're going to need to know about each of these individual statistics.
LVL rec. 4. Type rec. Light. Craft. Button. Crafter 6. Alert. Craft complete. The shaman sash was successfully crafted and equipped. Done. Button. HP 170/170 inventory SP 182/100 salvage unequip use info equip menu button spirit inventory crafts button crafts shaman sash missing materials ice bracelet missing materials rec
Okay,
silver ore 5 shaman exit menu skill book button exit menu button skill book crafts but inventory button inventory equipment heading equip potions heading 0 button healing shard health essence button info use equip button equip heading.
Now, once you make a belt, you're going to have more potion slots. These are your potion slots you can use during battle. Now, you cannot go into your inventory when you're in battle, but you can activate potion. You can consume potions on your potion belt. So the bigger your belt, well, the more slots your belt has open, the more potions you can equip. You might want to vary your potions, and remember, you can only use one buff potion per battle. So make sure your potion belt has a variety of potions on it.
Unequip button salvage button head HP salvage unequip equip button heading equip unequip salvage HP what healing shard button inventory healing shard but healing shard but frozen mana button button.
So I really
inventory
only have
slot.
2 basic potions, healing and spell point increase. So I am doing pretty good. I'd like to get a buff potion. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to put a mana pot on.
Frozen mana button. Inventory slot. Frozen mana equipped. H salvage unequip equip use but info equip menu heading not found spirit inventory crafts skill book exit menu button.
Exit.
Frozen spire heading.
All right, we're doing
This is
pretty
your
good.
current floor. Icebound character stat movement heading.
Now the thing about champion, it's a little harder than casual, but it's not exceedingly difficult. But you got to be careful. If you don't know a boss mechanic, that's probably the most likely way you're going to die. And or if you run against a very angry mini-boss, which means it's a less powerful boss, but nonetheless can have some challenging mechanics that can catch beginners off guard. So each time you fight a boss, my suggestion is to take notes of what the boss did, how it affected your build, and to kind of like plan for it in the future, because you're going to run into it again.
Action log heading not found movement north button west button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way. Action / search east button. Movement east is inaccessible. South button. Icebound alcove is to the south and is unexplored. East action / west button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that north button. Icebound alcove is to the north. West action / east button. Movement east is inaccessible. South button. Icebound alcove is to the south and is unexplored. South. You moved south. NPC / object on this square. Dungeon shop. Dungeon shop says you've discovered a shop shrine. Here you may buy and sell as many items as you wish. Used 78. Achievements: buy 10 items in shop 78 / 10 buy 100 items in shop 78 / 100 buy 500 items in shop 78 / 500.
Now, a shop is a place where you can buy items, sell items, you can get potions. So it's a little bit of a blacksmith, a general merchant, and an apothecary all rolled up into one. Instead of having 3 different shops standing next to each other, like in traditional RPGs, as you might recall, some of the famous series always had, each shop had a different item in it. Well, in Adventure to Fate, it kind of like streamlined that, and everything you can get from the shop is all here in one shop, which is much more logical and much more like, makes much more sense, because why would you have 3 different shops when really one merchant could just sell everything that's in the other guy's shop and put him out of business? So in Adventure to Fate, everything is inside of one shop. Now there are also some different shops, a little bit more singular, and they sell some specialty items, but they also could sell items that you could find in your typical shop.
Done. Button.
You'll also receive an achievement for the number of things that you buy in the shop. So enjoy yourself, buy a few little things you need.
NPC slash done button. Action slash search button button. Search 100. You entered the item shop button. Heading. Item shop list.
Okay, so let's find out what's here.
Gold 182.
There's your gold. So you're also told how much gold you have when you swipe to the right. My suggestion is sell the things you don't need, but be careful what you sell. Because if you're selling a very valuable prefix piece of enchanted gear, you may not get your enough bang for your buck. So sometimes it's good to just keep items.
Weapons button. Web 0 button. It 0 0 0 button. HP 170/170 inventory S healing shard but healing shard healing shard healing shard frozen mana dusty cloak button. Inventory slot. Dusty cloak. Cost 20 type chest LV type rack sell button. Sell. You sold it. 0 button. 0 button. HP healing shard healing frozen mana but frozen mana rusty ring button. Inventory slot. Rusty ring. Cost LVL type rack sell button. Sell. You 0 button. Inventory oak dagger button. 0 button. Oak dagger frozen mana oak dagger button. Oak dagger. Cost LVL type rack sell button. Sell. You sold 0 button. 0 frozen mana button. Inventory slot. H item shop heading not found gold 239.
Okay, now I have 239 gold. So what I'm looking to do is, because I'm a jewel crafter, which is what we call a profession, you're not going to be able to craft everything you need. So a lot of times you're going to have to rely on monsters dropping items, or you're going to have to buy it from the merchant or from the shady dealer, trader, whatever you want to call them. Let's, what I'm looking for is possibly a shield. I also wouldn't mind a pair of pants, you know.
Weapons button. Armors button. Armors for sale.
So let's check out armors. Now the thing is, armors as a category also contains things called trinkets, relics, and jewel crafting type like items. So it isn't strictly armor, but they can have armor on the individual pieces.
Potions button. Potions for sale. Wool belt. Fraying girdle 50. Wool belt 50. LVL rack. Fraying girdle 50. LVL rack. Linen boots 25. LVL rack. Leather boots 25. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Medium.
We wear leather, but we can also wear light, like cloth items, or basically light armor. But we cannot wear heavy armor. So what are we looking for? We're mostly looking for leather pieces, but I don't really want to load up on a lot of merchant stuff because it's not very powerful. But there is something to keep in mind. Anything can gain a prefix, the magical system that enchants things for free. So it's okay to buy stuff because it might become prefixed.
Dusty cloak 20. LVL rack. Torn robe 20. LVL rack. Leather vest 20. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Medium.
This is slightly stronger, but we already have a chest piece that's prefixed.
Linen gloves 25. LVL rack. 1. Tattered cowl 50. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Light.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I sold my cowl. That was a headpiece. I should have kept it. Actually, I had a headpiece and I sold it. That was not a good move. However, so sometimes remember, things that sound like something might be something totally different. So I actually sold a pretty good prefix piece.
Leather cap 50. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Medium.
I could buy a helmet here.
Steel amulet 100. LVL rack. Linen pants 50. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Light. Steel amulet 100. Linen pants 50. Leather pants 50. LVL. Elemental scroll 50. LVL rack. Leather pants 50. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Medium.
Pants right here, and I think I will get those.
Leather pants. Cost 50 type. Pants description. Plain leather pants built for resilience. Armor count 2 + 2. LVL rack 1. Type rack. Medium. Buy button. Cancel button.
And that
0.
is pants. But
HP 170/107. Ruby stone 500. LVL rack 6. Type rack. Light.
Ruby stone. Now these tend to be trinkets, which are going to improve your character.
Silver bracer 500. LVL rack 6. Type rack. Light.
That's a bracelet.
Bottled shadow 1000. LVL rack 6. Type rack. Light.
And bottled shadow would be a relic, which is something your spirit can use.
Fur leggings 300. LVL rack 6. Type rack. Medium.
Ooh, this is pretty good. This is a little stronger leggings. I'm glad I looked around. Problem is you have to have the money to purchase it.
Silver fur leggings 300. LVL rack 6. Type rack. Medium.
And I don't have the cash.
Silver male pants 350, LVL rack, 6. Type rack. Ring male pants 250, LV. Silver amulet 600, LVL rack, 6. Frost web hat 500, LVL rack, 6. Type rack, light. Studded bracelet 200, LVL rack, 6. Type rack, light. Studded bracelet 200, Frost web sash 700, LVL rack, 6. Type rack. Sacrificial dagger 600, LVL. Dusty tome 300, LVL rack, 5. Type rack, light. Death orb 300, LVL rack. Silken pants 75, LVL. Blue silk gloves 300, LVL rack, 5. Type rack. Chainmail vest 125, bandits boots 250, LVL rack, 5. Type rack, medium.
And now we're starting to get more specialized leather gear. Some of this gear is going to lean toward other classes, but you can always use another class's gear as long as you can wear the armor type.
Utility belt 400, LVL rack. Shield blocker 100, LVL rack. Shield shield 100, LVL rack. Silver ring 250, LV. Sand gem 750, LVL. Steel cap 100, LVL rack. Chain gloves 200, LVL rack. Ice bracelet 300, LVL rack. Icebound boots 150, LVL rack. Foot trips 100, LVL. Jade stone 250, LVL rack. Restoring pebble 75, LVL rack. 3. Type rack, light. Lost pendant 50, LVL rack. Maple shield 250, purity stone 100, LVL rack. Tome of distraction 100, LVL rack. 3. Type rack, light.
Let me go into what the Tome of Distraction is. This is kind of one of those pieces of gear that you need to know about because it can sometimes kind of end your run prematurely. Now, there are certain creatures that do something called taunt. Taunt is a mechanism whereas a larger, stronger creature, what we might typically refer to as a tank, is going to block for weaker, squishier, but higher damage outputters behind it. You can't attack the creatures behind it until you get rid of the creature taunting in front of it. So this particular relic gives our spirit the ability to turn off that taunt mechanism so that our characters can target the creature behind the tank. This is advantageous because usually tanks don't have as much damage as the creature they're protecting. So sometimes in boss battles, not being able to target the creature behind the tank can be the end of your adventure. So this is a good item to buy early on, even if it does cost you 100 gold, because you might need it. Now, if you're playing on casual mode, you have a lot more flexibility built into your adventure. Whereas if you're playing on the harder difficulty settings, such as Champion, Mystic, or Hellish mode, you're only going to get one shot at this unless you've opened up and gained an extra life. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this relic so that I know that just in case I fight a boss, I'm going to be safe. And it's really cheap, so it means that the game meant for you to buy it because it's meant to be a safeguard against being locked out of the ability to attack the creature behind the tank. So let's go ahead and buy it.
Chain boot 75, Tome of Distraction 100, LVL rack. 3. Type rack, light. Tome of Distraction, cost 100 type, LVL type rack, buy, button. Done. Shop. You bought a Tome of Distraction for 95, 0, button. Inventory slot.
Unfortunately, relics and trinkets do not gain prefixes yet. Maybe one day they will, but for now, they don't gain prefixes. Now this could change in the future, so keep an ear out for updates.
Heading not found. 0, button, 0, button, healing shard, button, HP, 170/100, item shop, but gold, 144.
Okay, we have 144 gold left, so we might want to pick ourselves up either pants or something else.
HP 170/170. Ruby stone 500. Silver brace. Ruby stone. Silver bracer 500. Bottled shadow 1000. Fur leggings 300. Silver male pants 300. Ring male pants 250. LV. Silver amulet 600. Frost web hat 500. Studded bracelet 200. Frost web sash 700. LVL rack 6. Sacrificial dagger 600. Dusty tome 300. LVL rack. Death orb 300. Silken pants 75. LVL rack 5. Blue silk gloves 300. Chainmail vest 120. Bandits boots 250. LVL rack 5. Utility belt 400. Chill blocker 100. Chill shield 100. LVL. Silver ring 250. Sand gem 750. Steel cap 100. Chain gloves 200. LVL. Ice bracelet 300. Icebound boots 150. Foot trips 100. LVL. Jade stone 250. Restoring pebble 75. Lost pendant 50. LVL. Maple shield 250. Purity stone 100. Tome of distraction 100. Chain boots 75. Ice ring 100. LVL. Earthen scroll 150. Burning scroll 150. Chain pants 50. LVL. Ice necklace 125. Pendant of mana 250. Snow mitten 75. Icebound gloves 100. LVL rack 2. Type mail gloves 25. Chill plate 75. Snow walkers 50. LVL rack 2. Type rack light. Lucky rat tail 50. Oak shield 50. LVL rack. Lucky rat tail 50. LVL rack 1. Type rack light.
Now we got a lucky rat tail. This is a trinket that will give your spirit whatever attributes a trinket says it has. I like lucky rat tail. It's a really good item to take early. But if I do take it, I am bypassing on some armor. But I like luck better, so I'm gonna pick it up.
Oak Shield, Lucky Rat Tail 50, LVL Rec, 1, type. Lucky Rat Tail, cost. LVL type rec, buy, button. Shop, you bought a Lucky Rat Tail for 47 gold, 0, but. Shield Plate 75, LV, Snowwalkers 50, LV, Lucky Rat Tail 50, Oak Shield 50, Steel Ring 100, LV, Rusty Ring 75, Elemental Scroll 50, Leather Pants 50, LVL Rec, 1, type rec, medium.
Looks like I can afford these pants. Let's pick those up.
Leather Pants, cost. LVL Rec, type rec, buy, button. Shop, you bought a leather pants for 47 gold.
Ooh, got a
It's 0,
prefix.
button.
Cool.
Inventory slot.
Alright, I don't think we have much more money left.
Rusty Ring 75, LV, item shop, but gold, 50.
We have 50 gold left, so we could maybe get one more thing.
Steel Ring 100, LVL, Rusty Ring 70, Elemental Scroll 50, Leather Pants 50, Linen Pants 50, LVL, Steel Amulet 100, LVL, Leather Cap 50, LVL Rec, 1, type rec, medium.
We can pick up a headpiece.
Tattered Cowl 50, Leather Cap 50, LVL Rec. Leather Cap, cost, 50 type, head description, a torn leather cap worn by time and battle. Armor count, 2, +1. LVL Rec, type rec, buy, button.
Let's go ahead and buy that.
Done, shop, you bought a leather cap for 40, button.
Okay, we
Inventory
got that.
slot.
Now, we may have already auto-equipped the Tattered Cowl, but the Tattered Cowl is light. The lettered piece is medium. Medium pieces have more armor than light pieces for the most part, but that is sometimes not true when it comes to equipment that is basically jewelry. Jewelry can kind of like ignore these rules.
Heading not found, 0, button, 0, button.
Okay, I think we're
Inventory slot.
looking good. Let's get out of here.
HP, item shop, heading not gold, 3, item shop, exit, button. Frozen Spire, view quests, button, menu, button, heading, menu. Heading, bestiary, legends, button, obituary, help scroll, button, obituary, legends, bestiary, advanced, exit menu, skill book, crafts, inventory, button, inventory. Equip, info, button, use, equip, button, equip, heading. 0, button. Inventory slot, HP, healing shard, healing shard, healing shard, healing shard, frozen mana, button, lucky leather cap, button. Lucky leather cap equipped.
So that one had a prefix of lucky, which we really love.
0, button. Lucky tattered cowl, frozen mana, button. Inventory, frozen mana, button.
Cool.
Inventory slot.
We replaced the cowl, which was a light armor headpiece with luck as a prefix. But the good thing is we didn't lose that luck. So luck's going to get us a lot better drops. So that's your pro tip. Loot is really affected. Your loot drops are really affected by your amount of luck attribute.
8 salvage, unequip, info, equipment menu, heading not, spirits, invent crafts, skill book, exit menu, button. View quests. Frozen Spire. Icebound Owl character stats. Level 4, FL2, RM14, Gold 3, AC 27, STR 8, Int 12, Agi 13, End 9, Whis 14, Luck 3. Stom, 2/2, HP, 170/170.
Now, you might have noticed my stamina went up by 1. At preset levels, your stamina will go up, which will give you an ability to take more actions during battle. Typically, this means you are much stronger, because the more actions you can take per battle, the more flexibility you have in your attack, the better you can respond to the enemy's attacks, and it just gives you more opportunities to survive and dish out more damage.
Movement. Action log. Heading. Move stat. Ice. Frozen menu. Heading not found. Frozen Spire. Icebound Alcove. Character locate stats. Movement. North. Button. Icebound Alcove is to the north. West. Button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way. Action east. Button. Movement east is inaccessible. South. Button. Icebound Alcove is to the south and is unexplored. South. You moved south to Icebound Alcove Room 19. It was unexplored. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The silence here is action log. South. East. Button. Action west. Button. A wall is to the west and you cannot action east. South. Button. South. You moved south to Icebound Alcove Room 24. It was unexplored. A narrow east. Button. Move action west. Button. Icebound Alcove is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to Icebound Alcove Room 23. It was unexplored. A narrow alcove north. Button. A wall is to the north and you west. Button. Ice west. Dim. You moved battle. Battle started. A frozen blight and frozen quartz are here.
Frozen blight.
Frozen blight 100%.
Quartz.
N. 1 slot. Misburied. Skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Fierce wolf form. Button. Skills. Select self-cast fierce wolf form. Renew. Button. Earthbind. Button. Combat log. Heading not skills. Heading. Attack. Button. Skill slot 1. Defend. Button. Skill fierce wolf form. Defend. Attack. Button. Skill slot 1. Selected skill. Smithberry. Ice. Heading not found. Frozen blight 100%. 25 attack. Icebound out. Frozen blight 76%. 25 attack. Spirit turn. Ice Shaman. Skills. Attack. Water blast. Button. Life spark. But elemental drain. Button. Selected skill. Ice Shaman. Icebound alcove. Frozen blight 53%. Fizzle.
Now, when you hear fizzle, it means it blocked that particular spell or skill.
Frozen quartz 89%. Cast elemental drain. Ice Shaman. Skills. Attack. Water blast. Button. Skill slot 2. Attack. Water blast. Button. Selected. Icebound Alk. Frozen glide 53%. 22 water blast. Enemy turn. Frozen glide ice fists but miss. Frozen glide ice fists for 21. Frozen quartz attack but miss. Frozen quartz attack for 8. Player turn. Frozen glide 23%. Frozen quartz 75% is here. Frozen quartz 75. Miss Berry Vine 82%. Miss Berry skills. Attack. But defend. Button. Attack. Button. Select skill. Miss Berry Icebound Alcove. Frozen glide 23%. 33 attack. Zombie Slayer 56. Frozen quartz 75%. N2 slot. Boss Slayer 28/50. Breaker of Legends.
Actually, 3 things happen there. Let me explain. So, when you hear that, that means you've done a critical strike. And your critical strike chance is something that you can control. You can increase it, making it more likely to happen. And there's also something else that occurs within a critical strike. You do critical strike damage. That amount can be increased. So that's something else you can control. And there are talents you can take to make that even more powerful. The second thing that occurred was that I was fighting a boss. So whenever you kill the boss, you're going to be told, hey, Breaker of Legends, or whatever it's going to say, you're going to start unlocking an achievement tier. So that's another thing that's going to occur.
Frozen quartz 89%.
And there was one more thing that occurred, but I don't recall.
Miss Berry Vine. Skills. Heading. Attack. Button. Defend. Button. Skills. Miss Berry Vine stats. Heading. Icebound Alcove. Button. Heading. Miss Berry skills. Heading. Miss Berry ice. Heading not found. Frozen quartz 89. Frozen quartz 75. Miss Berry Vine 83%.
When I killed the boss, it spawned in another monster. This is what I refer to. It's just my opinion. It's called a dead spawn. Basically, you kill a monster, another monster comes. So think about it as a big monster, you kill it, and then something breaks off of it and you gotta fight it. It's almost like calling it phase 2, but not quite.
Miss Berry skills. Attack. Button. Defend. Button. Attack. Button. Selected skill. Miss Icebound Alcove. Button. Frozen quartz 89%. Frozen quartz 75%. N2 slot. 26 attack. 26 attack. Spirit turn. Ice Shaman skills. Attack. Water blast. Life spark. Button. Elemental drain. Button. Selected. Ice Shaman. Icebound Alcove. Frozen quartz 89%. Cast elemental drain. Ice Shaman skills. Attack. Button. Water blast. Button. Selected skills. Heading. You do not have enough combat log. Heading not found. Skills. Attack. Button. Selected. Ice. Heading not found. Frozen quartz 89%. Frozen quartz 5%. Cannot use skill. Ice Shaman skills. Attack. Button. Selected skill attack. Ice heading not found. Frozen quartz 8. Frozen quartz 5%. 5 attack. Zombie Slayer 57. Frozen quartz dead. And 1 slot.
Listen, these guys love the dead spawn.
Icebound Alcove. Ice Shaman stats. Heading. Icebound heading not. Frozen quartz 89%. Frozen limb 63% is taunt. 5 attack. Enemy turn. Frozen quartz attack but miss. Frozen quartz attack for 5. Frozen limb grasp for 1. Stun. Player turn. Frozen quartz 75%. Frozen limb 29% is here. Miss Berry Vine 86%. Miss Berry skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Fierce Wolf form. Dim. Button. Renew. Button. Skill slot 4. Fierce Wolf defend. Button. Attack. Button. Select. Miss Berry. Icebound Alk. Frozen quartz 75%. Frozen limb 29% is 27 attack. Zombie Slayer 58 slap. Frozen quartz 75%. 28 attack. Spirit turn. Ice Shaman skills. Heading. Attack. Button. Select skill. Icebound Alcove. Frozen quartz 37%. 6 attack. 6 attack. Enemy turn. Frozen quartz attack for 2. Frozen quartz attack for 4. Player turn is here. 28 attack. Zombie Slayer 59/200. Rod Reaper.
Woohoo! We're getting a lot of dead spawns.
Miss Berry Vine 90%.
The good thing is we get experience for all of those summons. So it's a good thing. It's almost kind of like fortuitous. So I call it spawn farming. It can be very valuable.
Frozen limb 63% is 34 attack. 28 attack. Zombie Slave Spirit turn. You won the battle. Dim. Button. Heading. You found the following. Dim. Silver ore. 2. EXP. 48. Gold. 24. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick up items. You moved. Frozen Spire. Heading. Icebound out. Character. Stats. Level 4. FL2. RM20. Stom. 2/2. HP. 170/170. SP. 192/192. EXP. 55/160.
Okay.
Movement. Action log. Heading. Heading not found. Movement. North. Button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West. Button. Icebound alcove is to the west and is unexplored. Action slash east, button. Icebound alcove is to the east. South, button. Movement south is inaccessible. East, action slash west, button. West. You moved west to Icebound alcove room 21, it was unexplored. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. North, button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West, button. Icebound alcove is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to Icebound alcove room 20, it was unexplored and is searchable. Action slash search button. Action slash search. You moved west to you uncover an opening to the floor below. Tap room again to
That
use.
is the exit.
Done, button.
But I also like to
Action
make sure
slash search
I've
button,
explored everything on the
Searching
floor
this room will
first.
move west, button, north, button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that west. Actions east, button. East. You moved east to Icebound alcove room 21. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. East. You moved east to Icebound alcove room 22. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The silence east. You moved east to Icebound alcove room 23. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The silence here is east. You moved east to Icebound alcove room 24. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The silence here is actions west, button. West. You moved west. You moved west to movement, heading, action log, movement, north, button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West, actions east, button. East. You moved east. You moved you can't go that way. Actions west, north, button, north. You moved north to Icebound alcove room 19. A narrow alcove sealed in north. You moved north to Icebound alcove room 14. There is a shop here. West, button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way. North, button, west, action slash search button, action slash search button, you item shop, but gold, 27. HP, 170 slash 0, button. Inventory slot, 0, button. HP, healing shard, healing shard, healing shard, healing shard, frozen mana, button, frozen mana, frozen mana, lucky tattered cowl, button. Inventory, lucky tattered cowl. Cost, 50 type, type rack, sell, button, sell. You sold a tattered cowl for 25, 0, button. 0, button. 0, 0, 0, 0, button. HP, 1, healing shard, frozen mana, 0, button, 0, button. Inventory HP, item shop, heading not found, gold, 52. Item shop, button, exit, button. Frozen Spire, Icebound Al character stat, movement, head north, button. Icebound alcove is to the north. North. You moved north to Icebound alcove room 9, a narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The silent west, button. A wall is to the west and you cannot north, button, north. You moved north to Icebound alcove room 4, a narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice, west, button. Icebound alcove is to the west. West. You moved west to Icebound alcove room 3, a narrow alcove sealed in ancient west. You moved west to Icebound alcove room 2, a narrow alcove sealed action slash east, south, button. Icebound alcove is to the south and is unexplored. South. You moved south to Icebound alcove room 7, it was unexplored. A narrow alcove sealed in east, button. A wall is to the east and you actions west, button. A wall is to the west and you cannot actions east, south, button, south, dim. You moved battle. Battle started, but Iceburst Walker and Iceburst Walker are here.
Alright, we found
Iceburst
some more
Walker 62%.
monsters.
And 1 slot. Miss Berry Vine. Skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Fierce Wolf Form. Button. Select self cast Fierce Wolf Form. Defend. Attack. Skills. Heading. Attack. Button. Selected. Miss Berry. Icebound Alcove. Iceburst Walker 62%. 26 attack. 24 attack.
Falco, we hit him with a
Spirit
stun
turn.
effect.
Ice Shaman. Skills. Attack. Water Blast. Life Spark. Button. Skill. Elemental Drain. Button. Selected. Skill. Icebound Alcove. Iceburst Walker 3%. Cast Elemental Drain. Iceburst Walker 62%. Cast Elemental Drain. Ice Shaman. Skills. Attack. Water Blast. Button. Skills slot. Selected. Icebound. Heading not found. Iceburst Walker 3%. Is. 25 Water Blast. Ice Zombie Slayer 61. Enemy. Iceburst Walker attack but missed. Iceburst Walker Bone Toss but missed. Player turn. Iceburst Walker 38%. Is here. 28 attack. 27 attack. Zombie Slayer 62/200. Rod Reaper. Miss Berry Vine 100%. Frozen Limb 63%. Is. 27 attack. Spirit turn. 33 Water Blast. Victor Zombie Slayer 63/200. You won the battle. Dim. Button. Heading. You found the following. Infinite Orb. 3. EXP. 20. Gold. 12. Anti-Venom. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick up items. You move. Frozen Spire. Heading. Icebound Alcove. Character. Stats. Heading. Movement. Heading. North. But west. Button. Icebound Alcove is to the west and is unexplored. Actions east. Button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way. South. Button. A wall is to the south and you can east. Button. Actions west. Button. West. You moved west to Icebound Alcove room 11. It was unexplored. A narrow alcove sealed in north. Button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West. Button. Icebound Alcove is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to NPC/object on this square. Fallen hero. Fallen hero says, you have discovered a fallen hero. Ellipsis. You may take 1 item from their corpse before death reclaims it. Use 3. Achievements: find 5 fallen heroes 3/5, find 25 fallen heroes 3/25, find 100 fallen heroes 3/100.
Now, Fallen Hero is like a special kind of like treasure chest. Basically, you have a shot at 3 different items. Very random. And just take the one that you like.
Done. Button. Action slash search button. Act fallen hero 4 slash. You have discovered a fallen hero. Ellipsis. You may only pick one. Health essence. Button. Search 143 slash 250. Treasure hunter.
So we can take health essence.
Equipment crate. Button.
We can take an equipment crate, which is going to contain some equipment.
Chain boots. Button.
Or we can take chain boots, which is just trash because we don't use chain. So I'm going to go for the equipment crate. We could use a better weapon and just kind of fish for it.
Equipment crate. Button. Equipment crate. Cost 100. Type container. Description: an oak equipment crate holding a single piece of gear. To open or use this item, select use from the action bar, then tap the item again. LVL rack 2. Type rack light. Choose item button. Choose item. Refresh frozen spire heading. The icebound alcove character locate stat movement heading north button. Icebound alcove is to the north and is unexplored. There may be west button. Actions east button. Icebound alcove is to the east. Actions west north button. Trap 31 alert. Trap triggered. You moved north to icebound alcove room 5. It is searchable. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The silence here is complete and suffocating. You are on floor 2 in room 5. You moved north to icebound alcove room 5. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The silence here is complete and suffocating. You are on floor 2 in room 5. You moved north to icebound alcove room 5. It was unexplored. A narrow alcove sealed in ancient ice. The silence here is complete and suffocating. You are on floor 2 in room 5. Trap triggered.
So traps are laid out just randomly, and when you touch them, you'll either disarm them or they'll explode in your face. In this case, it exploded into my face and I received a bunch of messages. So you're going to need to heal yourself. Now, traps can kill you. Just keep that in mind, depending on how much damage that they do. Certain classes, such as, say, the thief or assassin, are going to have a little bit better chance at disarming them. Again, this is in my opinion, so test and verify, okay?
Heading not found. Heading not found. The decaying bones was trapped and heading not found. Heading not found. Done. Button. Icebound alcove. Button. Stats. Movement. North. West. Action slash search button. Action slash search button. You search and find nothing. West. Button. North. Button. Icebound alcove is to the north and is unexplored. North. You moved north to icebound alcove room 0. It was unexplored and is searchable. West. Button. Movement. Action slash search button. Action search 100. You searched and found. Dim. Button. Heading. You found the following. Black ice. 2. EXP. 10. Gold. 13. Infused ice ring. Button.
Oh, we got an infused ice ring. Could be better than our steel ring, so we might want to equip that.
Mana essence. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading.
We got a nice monopod.
Mana essence. Infused ice ring. Button.
Let's take a look at this infused ice ring.
Infused ice ring. Cost 100. Type. Ring description. Armor count 1. Block chance bonus 1. Stun chance bonus 1. Water resist 1. Infused SP bonus 15.
So this is good. This is a really good ring. It's going to give us a lot more SP, and it's going to give us a +1 to stun. Now you might notice that causing status elements it doesn't go up very much, but actually just getting a point in a status element possibility is quite a bit if you kind of like stack them up. So actually having another like +1 to stun is good.
LVL rack 2. Type rack. Done. Button. You found. You searched and you found a black eye. EXP. Gold. Infused ice ring. Mana essence. Button. Pick up items. Button. Pick up items. You moved. Frozen spire. Head menu. Button. Heading. Advanced exit menu. Skill book. Crafts. Inventory. Button. Equipment. Heading.
Of course, there's always somebody who likes to troll me in comments and say, oh, that's not exactly right. Oh, no, it's not this. It's really up to you to test out and verify things in the game. You can also swing by TouchLink's Discord, and there's tons of information about every game. You can swing by my Discord, and you just listen to me play. You can also do it on your own. So really, the best bet is I try to provide y'all with the basic general knowledge of everything that I come up with, but it doesn't necessarily mean that everything that I encounter is under the proper context. I mean, there could be some different things going on. So it's really best to test on your own. But for the most part, I'm going to try to provide you with as much correct and accurate general knowledge. But it doesn't mean that in every situation I know everything that's going on. There's a lot of factors. There's a lot of random factors. There's a lot of different factors depending on your race, your class, your build, your skills. It just really varies.
Equip potion. Info. Button. Use. Button. Equip. Button. Unequip. Button. Unequip. Heading. Equip. Button. Use. Info. Health essence. Button. Potion slot. Healing shard. Button. Equip potion. Equipment. Heading. Equip potions. Heading. Tome of District. Steel ring. Button. Bright ice ring. Button. Steel ring. Button. Ring 2 0. Steel ring was unequipped. Heading not found. Equip potions. Info. Use. Equip. Button. Equip. Heading. 0. Button. In 0. 0 button 0 button 0 button HP 1 anti-venom healing shard mana essence frozen mana equipment crate but infused ice ring button steel infused ice ring equipped HP salvage unequip equip button use button heading use heading equipment crate button inventory steel ring equipment crate opened dimmed button heading you found the following inside steel bow button.
So whenever you come across a sack, a box, a treasure chest, you're going to have to open it. So to open it, you're going to use the use command inside of your inventory. And then it's going to tell you in another little pop-up box what's inside of whatever you opened.
Pick up items button discard button pick up steel bow you found the following inside steel bow button.
So in this case, I got trash, which is just a steel bow. Since I'm not a Shadow Ranger, I cannot use this.
Pick up items button heading.
But I can sell it, and I can do something called salvage it, which is break it down to its core components and use it for my own crafting.
Discard button pick up items button heading pick up items heading equipment heading menu heading not spirit inventory crafts skill book exit menu button frozen spire icebound out character stat movement heading north west button actions east button a wall is to the east and you cannot go that way.
Okay, so I do believe I've explored everything in this map, so now it's time to go back to the exit.
South action log south button south you moved south you can't go that way east button ice east you moved east to icebound alcove room 11 a narrow alcove sealed east you moved you can't go that way actions west north button north you moved north to icebound north you moved north to icebound alcove room 2 a narrow alcove sealed west button actions east button east you moved east you can't go that way you are already at the easternmost part of south button south you moved south you moved south you moved south you can't go that way you are already at the southernmost part of the east button movement action west button west you moved west you moved west you moved west to icebound alcove alert ascend you moved west are you sure you want to cancel ascend button descent dungeon you moved to an unexplored floor to frozen labyrinth room 14 a maze of frost covered walls and brittle ice perfectionist 24/50 adventurer done button dungeon floor 2 stats total kills 9 damage 610 healing 13 total enemy groups 3/3 total rooms explored 17/17 total search and find 3/3 total gold collected 53 floor 2 bonuses gold 38 exp 44 heal hp 13 heal sp 15 descent quest progress 27/50 perfection quest progress 24/50 other bonuses.
Alright, so that looks good. Again, we're doing perfectly. We're collecting items. We are preparing for the first major boss, which will come on the 5th floor. So we have to start. This is the time to start preparing yourself. So start gathering gear, get stronger, make sure you have potions, that kind of stuff. I am almost out of coffee. It's time for me to visit the merchant. Alright. Give me a quick minute. I'm going to make a quick snack. Alexa, what time is it? Alright, while that cooks, let's play a little bit more. Just heating up. Frozen goodie. Nothing special. Nothing special at all.
Dialog view. Dialog view. Dungeon floor 2 done button. Dungeon floor 2 done button. Action slash search button button. This is east button. Action slash search button west but action slash search button button. This is the floor starting point east button. Movement east is inaccessible. South button. Action log heading movement heading north button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way. Actions east button. Movement east is inaccessible. South button. Frozen labyrinth is to the south and is unexplored. East. Action slash search east button. Action slash west button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way. North button. A wall is to the north and you cannot west button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go action slash east. South button. South. You moved south to Frozen Labyrinth Room 19. It was unexplored. A maze of frost-covered walls and brittle ice. Every step echoes with peril. You are on floor 3 in room 19. Action log. Heading south. East. Button. Movement east is inaccessible. Actions west. Button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way.
Get my business. Might be done, may not be done. Let's see. Let's see what we're looking at here. They look like they did not cook that great. Let's flip them over, give it a couple more minutes here, maybe just 30 more seconds. You know, you make some things cook faster than others, but it's not too bad. I put it on a plate, so it's not too bad.
Action slash search east button. Movement east is inaccessible.
I'm a fan of chimichangas. I like frozen burritos, chimichangas. I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. Heading. North. Button. Frozen labyrinth is to the north. This is the floor. West. Button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that. Action slash east. Button. Movement east is inaccessible. Button. East. Action slash search button. East. South. Button. Frozen labyrinth is to the south and is unexplored.
I'm going to go to the south. I'm just giving this thing a couple more seconds to cook.
East. Button. Action slash west. Button. A wall is to the west and you can action slash east. South. Button. South. You moved south to Frozen Labyrinth Room 24. It was unexplored. A maze of frost-covered walls and brittle ice. Every step echoes with peril. You are on floor 3 in room 24.
Okay, should be good. I'll let this thing heat through. That should make it nice and thoroughly cooked. A second. Make sure I have a napkin. Because I'm not a barbarian. I just play one sometimes. Ooh, and it's cold. Yeah, it is very cold in Midtown dungeons. Ooh. Crazy cold these days. There we go. Alright, while that is cooling off, let's keep going here.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Button. Frozen labyrinth is to the west and is unexplored. Action slash east. Button. Movement east is inaccessible. South. Button. Movement south is inaccessible. East. Action slash west. Button. West. You moved west to Frozen Labyrinth Room 23. It was unexplored. A maze of frost-covered walls and north. Button. A wall is to the north and you west. Button. West. You moved west to Frozen Labyrinth Room 22. It was unexplored and is searchable. Action slash search button. Action search 100. You searched and found. Dimmed. Button. You found the following. Water essence. 3. EXP. 15. Gold. 25. Anti-venom. Button. Blood rune. Button.
So runes are part of our current quest. We're trying to collect runes, and runes are permanent improvements to your character. So one of my favorite things.
Pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick up items. Refresh. Frozen Spire. Heading. This is your current floor. Menu. Button. Heading. Menu. Advanced exit menu. Skill book. Craft. Inventory. Button. Inventory. Equip. Equip. Push. Info. Use. Button. Heading. Use. Heading. 0. Button. 0. 0. 0. But 0. Button. Frozen mana. Button. Steel blood rune. Button. Steel rune alert. You used the rune. You use the blood rune which grants 5 hit points permanently. On. Button. HP. 100. Heading not found. Anti-venom. Button. HP. Salvage. Unequip. Use. Info. Equip menu. But. Spirits. Inventory. Crafts. Skill book. Exit menu. But. View quests. Character location. Stats. Heading. Movement. Action log. Heading. Action log. South. Button. Movement. Heading. North. Button. Frozen labyrinth is to the north. An object or NPC is here and is west. Button. Frozen labyrinth is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to Frozen Labyrinth Room 21. It was unexplored. A maze of frost-covered walls and brittle ice. North. Button. A wall is to the north and you west. Button. Frozen Labyrinth is to the west. An object. West. You moved. Battle. Battle started. A frozen hexer is here.
Frozen Hexer.
Frozen hexer 93%. N. 1 slot. Misburied. Skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Fierce wolf form. Button. Select self-cast Fierce wolf form. Renew. Button. Skill slot 4. Fierce wolf defend. Attack. Button. Selected skill. Misburied. Frozen Labyrinth. Frozen hexer 93%. 24 attack. 24 attack. Spirit turn. Ice shot skills. Attack. Water blast. But life spark. Button. Skill slot. Elemental drain. Button. Disarming shout. Elemental life spark. Water blast. Button. Selected skill. Ice shot. Frozen labyrinth. Frozen hexer 53%. 23 water blast. Enemy turn. Frozen hexer cast gloomy bolt 19. Player turn. Frozen hexer 31% is here. 23 attack. 25 attack. Zombie Slayer 64/200 rewards view background. Dim. Frozen labyrinth. You won the battle. Dim. Button. Heading.
Technically, I didn't even really need those stuns.
You found the following. Dim. Silver ore. 3. EXP. 15. Gold. 6. Frozen mana. Button. Rotted vest. Button.
We picked up our rotted vest, so we can check out what the stats of that are.
Pick up items. Button. Rotted vest. Button. Rotted vest. Cost. 50 type. Chest description. The once padded armor is now sagging with mildew and filth. Armor count. 3. +1. Poison chance bonus. 5. +5. Poison damage bonus. 5. +5. Earth damage. 1. +1. LVL rec. 1. Type rec. Medium.
So this is a medium piece of armor. It's giving us more poison chance, more poison damage. It's got a little better stats. Its level may be lower than what we're wearing, but it's better because it's got more stats on it. Sometimes that's just how it goes in this game. You'll get a piece of equipment that is lower level than what you're wearing, but it's going to have better things for your build. And when I say build, I mean how you are growing your character, how you want to play your character, whether you want to use poisons, stuns, confusion, critical strike, elemental damage, defensive skills. It's really up to you.
Done. Button. You won the battle. You found the silver ore. 3. EXP gold. 6. Frozen mana. But rotted vest. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading. You moved. Frozen spot menu. Button. Heading. Advanced stats. Heading. Exit menu. Skill book. Crafts. Inventory. Button. Inventory. Equipment. Heading. Oak staff. 0. But lucky leather cap. Infused dusty cloak. Button. Chest armor slot.
But the thing is, I have an infused dusty cloak, but I kind of would prefer poison damage. I'm going to lean toward poison because poison is quite effective and stacks pretty well with some other damage over time.
Equip info. Button. Use. Equip. Button. Equip. Heading. Frozen mana. Button. Frozen mana. Rotted vest. Button. Infused. Rotted vest equipped.
Now, it would have been nice if that rotted vest had had a prefix, but you can't always get it.
H. Salvage. Unequip. Use. Info. Button. Heading. Use. But. Equip. Button. Unequip. Button. Salvage. Button. HP. 175/175 inventory SP. 206/192. Heading. But. Unequip. Equip. Use. Info. Equip. Equip menu. Button. Spirit. Inventory. Craft. Skill book. Exit menu. Button. Frozen Spire. Heading. This is your current floor. Current blessing. Button.
I'm going to be quiet for a minute while I munch your...
Frozen labyrinth. The current curse. Button. Frozen labyrinth. Character location. Frozen menu. But frozen spot. Frozen lab. Character location. Stat. Movement. North. Button. Frozen labyrinth is to the north and is unexplored. West. Actions. East. Button. East. You moved east. You move west. North. Button. Frozen labyrinth is to the north. An object or NPC is north. You moved north. Battle. Battle started. A frozen corpse is here. Frozen corpse 90%. N. 1. Misburied skills. Heading. Attack. Button. Defend. Button. Fierce wolf form. Button. Select self-cast fierce wolf form. Combat lock. Heading not skills. Attack. Button. Selected skill attack. Misburied. Frozen labyrinth. Frozen corpse 90%. 26 attack. 24 attack. Spirit turn. Ice shaman's skills. Attack. But water blast. Button. Selected skill. Ice Shaman. Frozen Labyrinth. Frozen Corpse 40%. 24 Water Blast. Enemy turn. Frozen Corpse attack for 14. Frozen Corpse attack for 12. Player turn. Frozen Limb 71%. Is here. Frozen heading not Frozen Limb 71%. 25 attack. 24 attack. 24 attack. Zombie Slayer's Spirit turn. Rewards view background. Dim. Frozen Labyrinth. Level up. You won the battle. Dim. Button. Heading. You found the following. Dim. Silver ore. 3. EXP. 22. Gold. 3. Infused Rotted Vest. Button.
Oh, cool. We got the Rotted Vest, and this time we have the infused version, which will give us SP. So that's an upgrade.
Pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick up items. You move. Choose a power. Dim. Button. Heading.
Alright. As we've leveled up, we have 3 new skills to take a peek at.
Choose one. Dim. True form. Button.
True Form,
Lethal poison. Button.
Lethal Poison,
Wicked soul. Button.
or Wicked Souls. Let's check out all of them.
Lethal poison. True form. Button.
Let's check out True Form.
True form description. A buffing skill that removes all debuffs, buffs, effects, and morphs, setting the character back to its original state while healing HP by 50.
Not bad. It's just a way of kind of resetting everything and getting a tiny heal. It's not a bad thing to do if you want to switch to a different form. It isn't bad.
Type. Buff. Stun cost 0. Choose skill. Cancel. Button. Choose a power. Choose one. True form. Button. Lethal poison. Button.
Now we have Lethal Poison. Where this is JoJo's job. JoJo, you're supposed to announce these for us. JoJo, where are you? JoJo's supposed to be announcing our skills.
Wicked soul. Button. Lethal poison. Button.
Let's check out Lethal Poison.
Lethal poison. Lethal poison description. A passive skill that can cause instant poison damage. When you hit a poisoned enemy with a skill, its poison damage has a 50% chance to be applied instantly.
Oh, this is really cool. So, if we hit an enemy, its poison damage is going to be activated.
Lethal poison. Lethal poison description. A passive skill that can cause instant poison damage. When you hit a poisoned enemy with a skill, its poison damage has a 50% chance to be applied instantly.
It's not bad.
Type. Passive. Stun cost 0. Choose skill. Cancel. Button.
That's good if we're going to go into poisons.
Choose skill. Cancel. Button. Choose a power. Choose one. True form. But lethal poison. Wicked soul. Button.
And the final is
Lethal. Wicked soul. Button.
Wicked Soul.
Wicked soul. Wicked soul description. A passive skill that gives 5% SP leech and 5 reflect damage. Additional 5% chance to receive a mystic or wild soul on enemy death. Wicked soul. Wicked soul description. A passive skill that gives 5% SP leech and 5 reflect damage. Additional 5% chance to receive a mystic or wild soul on enemy death.
Pretty good. We get a little bit more chance at a wild soul, especially if you're farming wild souls.
Type. Passive. Stun cost 0. Choose skill. Cancel. Button. Choose a power. Dimmed. Choose one. True form. Button. Lethal poison. Wicked soul. Button.
I'm going to take Lethal Poison because I'm more confident that we can have a better build with poison.
Lethal poison. Button. Lethal poison description. A passive skill that can cause instant poison damage. When type. Path. Stun cost 0. Choose skill. Button. Level 5. FL3. Frozen Your stats were updated by the passive skill Lethal poison. Current blessing. Button. Frozen Labyrinth. Character stats. Level 5. FL3. RM 17. Gold 148. AC 27. STR 8. Int 12. Agi 13. End 9. Whiz 14. Luck 3. Stom 2/2. HP 195/195. SP 218/218. EXP 20/250. Movement. Heading. North. Button. Movement. Stat. Character Frozen Spire. Menu. Button. Heading. Advanced. Exit menu. Skill book. Craft. Inventory. Button. Inventory. Equipment. Equip potions. Info. But use. Equip. Button. Heading. Equip. Heading. Frozen mana. But infused dusty cloak. Button. Infused rotted vest. Button. Inventory. Steel ring. Button. Infused rotted vest. Infused rotted vest equipped. Steel ring. Button. Steel bow. Button. Inventory slot. 0. Button. Salvage. Unequipped. Equip. Use. Info. Equip menu. Button. Spirit. Inventory. Crafts. Skill book. Exit menu. Button. View quests. Frozen ladder. Character load stats. Movement. North. Button. Frozen Labyrinth is to the north and is unexplored. West. Button. A wall is to the west and you can action east. Button. A wall is to the east and you can action west. North. Button. North. You move north to NPC/object on this square. Dungeon shop. Dungeon shop says you've discovered a shop shrine. Here you may buy and sell as many items as you wish. Used 83. Achievements: buy 10 items in shops 83/10, buy 100 items in shops 83/100, buy 500 items in shops 83/500. Done. Button. Action/search button. Button. Search 100. You enter the item shop. Button. Heading. Gold 148. Frozen mana. Button. Frozen mana. Infused dusty cloak. Button. Inventory slot. Infused dusty cost. LVL type rec. Sell. Button. Sell. You. Frozen mana. Button. Frozen mana, but rotted vest, button. Inventory. Rotted vest. Cost, 50 type, LVL rack, type rack, sell, button, sell. You sold a rotted vest, frozen mana, button. 0, button. 0, button, 0, button. Frozen mana, but steel ring, button. Steel ring. Cost, 100 type, ring, LVL type rack, sell, button, sell. You sold a steel ring for frozen mana, button. Steel bow, button. Steel bow, cost, LVL type rack, sell, button, sell. You sold a steel bow, frozen mana, button. 0, button. 0, button, H, item shop, heading not found, gold, 433.
We have 433 gold, so we have a little bit more money here. We can afford to look for some more goodies here.
Weapons, button. Weapon, armors, button. Armors for sale. Weapons, armors, button. Armors.
Still looking for a shield.
Potions, button. Wool belt 50, LVL, fraying girdle 50, LVL rack, linen boots 25, LVL rack, leather boots 25, LVL rack, 1, type rack, dusty cloak 20, LVL rack, 1, type graviclip 50, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Torn robe 20, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Leather vest 20, LVL rack, 1, type rack, linen gloves 25, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Tattered cowl 50, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Leather cap 50, LVL rack, 1, type rack, medium. Steel amulet 100, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Linen pants 50, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Leather pants 50, LVL rack, 1, type rack, medium. Elemental scroll 50, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Rusty ring 75, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Steel ring 100, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Oak shield 50, LVL rack, 1, type rack, heavy. Lucky rat tail 50, LVL rack, 1, type rack, light. Snow walkers 50, LVL rack, 2, type rack, light. Shield plate 75, LVL rack, 2, type rack, heavy. Mail gloves 25, LVL rack, 2, type rack, heavy. Snow mitten 75, LVL rack, 2, type rack, light. Pendant of mana 250, LVL rack, 2, type rack, light. Chain pants 50, LVL rack, 2, type rack, heavy. Burning scroll 150, LVL rack, 2, type rack, light. Soaked scroll 150, LVL rack, 2, type rack, light. Shrouded scroll 150, LVL rack, 2, type rack, light. Chain boot 75, LVL rack, 3, type rack, heavy. Tome of distraction 100, LVL rack, 3, type rack, light. Purity stone 100, LVL rack, 3, type rack, light. Maple shield 250, LVL rack, 3, type rack, heavy. Lost pendant 50, LVL rack, 3, type rack, light. Restoring pedal 75, LVL rack, 3, type rack, light. Jade stone 250, LVL rack, 3, type rack, light. Foot trips 100, LVL rack, 4, type rack, light. Icebound boots 150, LVL rack, 4, type rack, medium. Chain gloves 200, icebound boots 150, LVL rack, 4, type rack, medium. Icebound boots. Cost, 150 type, boots description, armor count, 5, plus 5. Wisdom bonus, 1, plus 1, stun chance bonus, 1, plus 1. Water resist, 2, plus 2. LVL rack, 4. Type rack, medium. Buy, button. Cancel, button. Cancel.
Possible?
Frozen mana, button. Inventory slot. Steel cap 100, LVL, chain gloves 200, icebound boots 150, chain gloves, steel cap 100, LV, sand gem 750, LVL rack, 4, type rack, light. Bottled Oasis 1000, LVL rack, 4, silver ring 250, LVL rack, 4, type rack, chill shield 100, LVL rack, chill blocker 100, LVL rack, 4, type rack, heavy. Utility belt 400, LVL, bandits boots 250, LVL rack, 5, type rack, medium. Bandits boots. Cost, 250 type, boots description, boots so light they barely touch the ground. Armor count, 2, plus 2. Critical chance bonus, 1, plus 1, gold bonus, 0.02, plus 0.02. LVL rack, 5. Type rack, medium.
These are also another possibility.
Buy, button. Cancel, button. Frozen mana, button. Chainmail vest 100, blue silk gloves 300, silken pants 75, death orb 300, LVL, dusty tome 300, LV, frostwalkers 500, LVL rack, studded bracelet 200, LV, silver plate 400, studded bracelet 200, LVL rack, 6, type rack, light. Silver plate 400, LVL rack, 6, type rack, heavy. Silver amulet 600, LVL rack, 6, type rack, light. Ringmail pants 250, LVL rack, 6, type rack, heavy. Fur leggings 300, LVL rack, 6, type rack, medium. Ringmail pants fur leggings 300, LVL rack, 6, type rack, medium. Bottled shadow 1000, LVL rack, 6, silver bracer 500, LVL rack, 6, type rack, light. Ruby stone 500, LVL rack, 6, type rack, light. Studded belt 500, LVL rack, 7, type rack, medium. Silky boots 600, LVL rack, 7, type rack, light. Padded mail 400, LVL rack, 7, type rack, medium. Plate glove 600, LVL rack, 7, type rack, heavy. Steel helm 300, LVL rack, 7, type rack, heavy. Burning tome 500, LVL rack, 7, type rack, light. Soaked tome 500, LVL rack, 7, type rack, light. Earthen tome 500, LVL rack, 7, type rack, light. Vertical scroll bar, 13 pages, 100%, adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
Okay, so I'm feeling like we're gonna pick up the ice boots, and that's something you're gonna find here in the Frozen Spire dungeon. So to unlock dungeons, all you need to do is get to the previous dungeon's 5th floor, and I do believe beat the boss, and that will unlock the next dungeon in the line. So what I think I'm gonna do here is pick up the ice boots. They're pretty strong. And that's really the only thing I saw. And the pants were nice, but I don't think I have quite enough money for those.
Soap tome 500, LVL rack, burning tome, steel help, plate gloves, padded mail, silky boot, studded belt, ruby stone 500, silver bracer, bottled shadow 1, fur leggings 3, ring mail pants 2, silver amulet, silver, frost, dusty, death orb 300, dusty, frost walkers 500, LVL rack, 6, type rack, medium. Dusty tome, frost walkers 500, LVL rack, 6. Frost walkers, cost, 500 type, boots description, armor count, 4, plus 4. Agility bonus, 2, plus 2. Water resist, 5, plus 5.
Don't know if I have enough money.
LVL rack, 6. Type rack, buy, button. Done. Alert, not enough, you do not, done, button. Frost walkers 500, LVL rack, item heading not found, gold, 433.
We need about 67 more gold.
HP, heading not found, item shop, button, heading. Frozen mana, button. Inventory slot, frozen mana, 0, button. Frozen mana, frozen mana, frozen mana, frozen mana, mana essence, healing shard, button, healing shard, anti-venom, button. Cost, LV, type rack, sell, button, sell. You. Frozen mana, button. Inventory slot, HP, 100, anti-venom, button. Cost, LVL, type rack, sell, button, sell. You sold anti-venom, 0, but HP, 190, healing shard, button, HP, item shop, gold, 463. Frozen mana, button. HP, 190, healing shard, button, Healing shard, cost, LVL rack, type rack, sell, button, sell. You sold a healing shard, heading not found, sell, button, sell, button, 0, button, HP, 195/1, healing shard, button. Healing, cost, LVL rack, type rack, sell, button, sell. 0, button. Inventory, 0, button, 0, frozen mana, button. Inventory slot. Frozen mana, cost, LVL, type rack, sell, button, sell. You sold a frozen mana, 0, HP, 100, item shop, gold, 487.
So we need 13 more gold.
0, button. 0, but 0, frozen mana, button. Frozen mana, cost, LVL, type rack, sell, button, sell. You sold a 0, button. 0, button, 0, button, HP, 195/100, healing shard, button. Healing shard, mana essence, button. Frozen mana, button, mana essence, button. Mana essence, cost, LVL, type rack, sell, button, sell. You sold a mana essence, 0, HP, 100, item shop, gold, 520. Weapons, but armors, but potions, button, wool belt fit, fraying girdle, linen boot, leather boot, dusty, graphic, torn rope, leather, linen glove, tattered cowl, leather cap fit, steel amulet, linen pants, leather pants fit, elemental scroll, rusty ring 7, steel ring 100, oak shield 50, lucky rat, snow walkers 50, chill plate 75, snow walkers 50, LVL rack, 2, chill plate 7, mail gloves 20, snow mitten 7, pendant of mana 2, chain pants 50, burning scroll 1, soaked scroll 1, shrouded scroll 1, chain boot 70, tome of distraction, purity stone 1, maple shield 2, lost pendant 50, restoring pebble 7, jade stone 200, foot trips 100, icebound boots 100, chain gloves 200, LVL rack, icebound boots 150, LVL rack, 4, type rack, medium, chain gloves 200, steel cap 100, sand gem 700, bottled oasis 1000, silver ring 200, chilled shield 100, chilled blocker 100, utility belt 400, bandits boots 200, chainmail vest 100, blue silk gloves 300, silken pants 70, death orb 300, dusty tome 300, frost walkers 500, LVL rack, 6, type rack, medium. Frost walkers, cost, LVL rack, type rack, buy, button, done, shot, you bought a pair of frost walkers for 0, button.
Alright, that's all the
Inventory
money
slot.
we have. Let's get out of here. We can equip those frost walkers at level 6.
H, item shop, heading not gold, 45, item shop, exit, button. Frozen Spire, heading. Frozen lat, character, stats, head level 5, FL3, RM12, gold 45, AC 27, stomp, 2/2, movement, heading. North, button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way, west, button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that way, action slot, east, button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way, south, button. Frozen labyrinth is to the south. South. You moved south to Frozen Labyrinth Room 17, a maze of frost-covered walls and brittle ice. Every step echoes with peril. You are on floor 3 in Room 17. East, button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way, action west, button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go north, button. North. You moved north to Frozen Labyrinth Room 12. There is a shop here. Search the room to west, button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that north, button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West, action east, button. A wall is to the east and you cannot south, button. South. You moved south. You can't go that way, you are already east. Action west, button. West. You moved west. You moved west to Frozen Labyrinth Room 20, a maze of frost-covered wall north, button. Frozen north. You moved north to Frozen Labyrinth Room 15. It was unexplored. A maze of frost-covered walls and brittle ice. Every step You moved north to Frozen Labyrinth Room 10. It was unexplored. A maze of west button. Action east button. A wall is to the east and you can action west north button. North. You moved north to Frozen Labyrinth Room 5. It was unexplored. A maze of frost-covered walls and brittle ice. Every step movement north button. West action east button. A wall is to the east and you can action west north button. North. You moved north to Frozen Labyrinth Room 0. It was unexplored. A maze of frost-covered wall west action east button. East. You moved east to Frozen Labyrinth Room 1. It was unexplored. A maze of frost-covered walls and brittle south button. A wall is to the south and east button. Frozen Labyrinth is to the east. An object east. Dim. You moved east. Battle. Battle started. A fiery frozen glide and frozen quartz are here. Fiery frozen glide 100%.
We have a
And
boss
one
lady
slot.
here. Typically, each floor you have a slightly stronger opponent, or what we might call a mini boss to fight. You just have to defeat them in order to leave the floor. And remember, your overall mission is to get rid of all of the aspects of Thanatos that is manifesting itself in this dungeon.
Miss Berry Vine. Skills. Heading. Attack. Defend. Button. Fierce Wolf Form. Button. Select Self-Cast Fierce Wolf Form. Combat log. Heading not found. Skill. Attack. But defend. Button. Attack. Button. Selected skill. Miss Berry Frozen. Heading not found. Fiery Frozen Glide 100%. 26 attack. 26 attack. Spirit Turn. Ice Shaman skills. Attack. Water Blast. Life Spark. Button. Skill slot 3. Elemental Drain. Button. Selected skill. Ice Frozen Labyrinth. Fiery Frozen Glide 61%. Cast Elemental Drain. Frozen Quartz 90%. Fizzle.
We're going to get a lot of dead spawns on this.
Cast Elemental Drain. Miss Berry Vine 95%. Ice Shaman skills. Attack. Water Blast. Button. Selected skills. Head. You do not have enough resource. Skills. Combat log. Skills. Attack. Button. Select. Heading not found. Cannot use skill. Heading not found. Life Spark. Button. Skill. Ice Shaman. Frozen Labyrinth. Fiery Frozen Glide 61. 6 attack. Enemy turn. Fiery Frozen Glide Bone Toss for 17. Fiery Frozen Glide Ice Fists for 23. Frozen Quartz attack but miss. Frozen Quartz attack for 10. Player turn. Fiery Frozen Glide 45%. Frozen Quartz 80% is here. Frozen Quartz 80%. Miss Berry Vine 74%. Frozen heading not found. Fiery Frozen Glide 45%. 30 attack. 30 attack. Frozen Lab. Fiery Frozen Glide 1%. 31 attack. Frozen Quartz Deep Spawn. Spirit turn. Frozen heading not found. Frozen Quartz 90%. Frozen Quartz 80%. Miss Berry Vine 75%. Frozen Quartz 80%. 5 attack. 5 attack. Enemy turn. Frozen Quartz attack for 11. Frozen Quartz attack for 7. Frozen Quartz attack for 9. Frozen Quartz attack for 7. Player turn. Frozen Quartz 75%. Frozen Quartz 55% is here. Miss Berry Vine 63%. Miss Berry skills. Heading. Attack. Defend. Fierce Wolf Form. Renew. Button. Selected skill. Renew type. Heal HP. Field skills. Head. Attack. Button. Skill. Selected skill. Miss Berry. Frozen Labyrinth. Frozen Quartz 75%. Frozen Quartz 55%. Miss Berry Vine 84%. Frozen Quartz 55. 28 attack. 28 attack. Zombie Slayer 60. Spirit turn. Frozen heading not found. Frozen Quartz 75%. Frozen Limb 71% is taunting. 5 attack. 5 attack. Enemy turn. Frozen Quartz attack but miss. Frozen Quartz Ice Fists but miss. Frozen Limb Grasp but miss. Frozen Limb Grasp but miss. Player turn. Frozen Quartz 70%. Frozen Limb 53%. Miss Berry Vine 90%. Frozen Limb 53%. 32 attack. 30 attack. Zombie Slayer 68. Frozen Quartz 70%. 31 attack. Spirit turn. Ice Shaman skills. Attack. Water Blast. Button. Selected skill. Water Blast. Ice Shaman. Frozen Labyrinth. Frozen Quartz 39%. 28 Water Blast. 25 Water Blast. Zombie Slayer. Enemy turn. Frozen Limb attack for 4. Frozen Limb Grasp but miss. Player turn. Frozen Limb 59% is here. 33 attack. 31 attack. Zombie Slayer 70/200. Rewards view background. Dim. Frozen Labyrinth. You won the battle. Dim. Button. Heading. You found the following. Infinite Orb. 3. EXP. 83. Gold. 21. Fiery Enchanted Arm. Button. Icy Enchanted Arm. Button. Water Rotted Vest. Button. Tattered Cowl. Button. Pick up items. Tattered Cowl. Water Rotted. Icy Enchanted Arm. Fiery Enchanted Arm. Button. Fiery Enchanted Arm. Fiery Enchanted Arm. Cost. 50 type. Weapon description. An arm that is still alive and humming with enchantments. Damage. 2/4 +4. Strength bonus, 1, +1 intelligence bonus, 1, +1, poison chance bonus, 3, +3, poison damage bonus, 3, +3, earth damage, 1, +1. Fiery unlocks the spell Firebolt when equipped. Automatically added to your spellbook and bar if slots are open.
So we got a selection of items from being that boss. I think it was a boss.
LVL Rec, 1.
We got arms. Arms are like, almost like, it's kind of like an engineering or artificer type of item. You can even think of it as a monk item. It kind of fits a kind of a couple of categories. I'm not sure if Naturalist can wear it, but we'll find out.
Type Rec, light, done, button.
As you can hear, it's light, so it's not medium, which feels like it's more like a spell glove for a caster.
Type Rec, done, button. Frozen Labyrinth, you found to follow. Infinite Orb, 3, EXP, 8 gold, 21. Fiery Enchanted Arm, Icy Enchanted Arm, button.
We also have two choices. We have a fiery enchanted, we have an icy enchanted.
Icy Enchanted Arm. Cost, 50 type, weapon description, an arm that is still alive and humming with enchantments. Damage, 2/4, +4. Strength bonus, 1, +1 intelligence bonus, 1, +1, poison chance bonus, 3, +3, poison damage bonus, 3, +3. Earth damage, 1, +1. Icy, unlocks the spell Ice Bolt when equipped. Automatically added to your spellbook and bar if slots are open.
So we could take Firebolt or we could take Ice Bolt. I'm not particular to any one, but if you are building a character, you're going to want to pay attention to the prefixes because those are going to be empowered by how much elemental affinity you have in that category. So choose a lot of fire affinity if you want your fire spells to be empowered, and choose a lot of ice affinity if you want your ice spells to be empowered. Your spirit can also help in this category, as well as consumables and other skills.
LVL Rec, 1, type Rec, done, button. You won the battle. You found to follow. Infinite Orb, 3, EXP, 83. Gold, 21. Fiery Enchanted Arm, Icy Enchanted Arm, Water Rotted Vest, button.
We also got another chest piece, but we're not looking for water damage at this point. I feel like we're gonna, let's go for the...
Icy Enchanted, Fiery Enchanted Arm, button. Icy Enchanted Arm, button.
I almost feel like we're gonna get a lot more ice stuff, so let's take ice.
Fiery, Icy Enchanted Arm, button. Icy Enchanted Arm, Icy Enchanted Arm.
But then again, fire is going to do a little bit more damage to ice creatures.
Cost, 50 type, LVL type Rec, done, button. You won the battle. You found the Infinite Orb, 3. EXP, gold, Fiery Enchanted Arm, button. Fiery, cost, LVL type Rec, light, done, cancel, button. Done, button. You gained 83, discard, button. Pick up items, button. You moved Frozen Spire, menu, button, heading. Advanced stats, head menu, but heading not found, spirits, inventory, button. Inventory. Equipment, heading. Oak staff, button. Equip info, but use, but equip, button. Heading, equip, heading. 0, button. Fiery and Icy Enchanted Arm, button. Fiery Enchanted Arm, but Fiery Enchanted Arm equip.
Oh, cool.
Firebolt added to skill book.
And we also got the spell Firebolt. Now remember, you need to have slots open. If an item gives you a spell, you need to have a slot open so that you can utilize the spell.
0, button. Sal, unequip, use, info, equip menu, but spirits, inventory, crafts, skill book, exit menu, button. Frozen character look stats, heading, level 5, FL3, RM, Stomp, 2/2, HP, 195.